Hey guys, welcome back to Marvel Mania, and as usual, Adane is keeping it marvelous. As previously promised, today I am going into details of Moon Knight's powers and abilities, so get ready for more Marvel madness. First off, we will look into his skills and training. Moon Knight is an Olympic level athlete and a skilled acrobat who excels at combat strategy. Spectre is a superb driver and can pilot a helicopter. Thanks to his life experience and training as a US Marine, boxer, and mercenary, Mark Spector became an expert at hand-to-hand combat, marksmanship, boxing, kung fu, eskrima, judo, karate, ninjutsu, and Muay Thai. Moon Knight's fighting style combines elements of various combat techniques and relies heavily on adaptability, using his environment to his advantage, intimidating his opponents, and accepting a certain level of pain, injury, and torture. The villain and mercenary Taskmaster, who can perfectly replicate fighting styles, has stated he prefers not to copy Moon Knight since the hero would sometimes rather take a punch than block or dodge it. Secondly, we're going to be talking about his technology and equipment. As Moon Knight, Spectre typically wears lightweight but strong, heat-resistant body armor and a specially constructed silver cape that can catch winds and updrafts to help him glide in the air. Later costumes have added metal plates providing him extra protection to his chest and shoulders. His most commonly used weapons are his Silver Crescent darts, some of which are blunt and some of which are blades, and an adamantium reinforced truncheon that can fire a grappling hook and extend into a bow staff. At times, he also used nunchaku and a compound bow. At one point, Moon Knight accepted golden and ivory Egyptian themed weapons created by followers of Khonshu. These included bolas, golden scarab-shaped darts, an ivory boomerang, throwing irons, an axe-shaped lasso grapple, and a golden ankh-shaped blunt weapon which glowed in the presence of danger. These items were later replaced with duplicate weapons designed by Hawkeye. For transportation, Moon Knight employs a variety of sophisticated aircraft such as the Mooncopter and the Angel Wing, which is a mini-jet featuring virtual takeoff and landing and 20mm cannons. At times, Moon Knight had also used a white customized motorcycle, a remote-controlled white limousine, and a remote-controlled crescent-shaped glider capable of carrying a single person. The final thing that we will be looking into are his superpowers. Moon Knight has power absorption. Moon Knight temporarily had the ability to drain the power of another person and use it for himself. This ability was granted by tapping into the psychic connection he had with Khonshu. He once drained the power of Iron Fist, Ghost Rider, and Doctor Strange. He tried using it on T'Challa, but that was an unsuccessful endeavor. Another of his superpower is immortality. On more than one occasion, Mark Spector has died and then been resurrected by the other dimensional entity Khonshu. It is not known if Khonshu will continually do this, making Mark Spector effectively immortal, or if he will only do this until he chooses a new champion. Moon Knight is resistant to telepathy. Due to his brain being altered by Khonshu, Mark Spector is more resistant to telepathic and psychic attack than the average person. It has been implied in several stories that Mark's connection to Khonshu and his supernatural insight increases when he wears his Moon Knight costume. Moon Knight has enhanced physical features. During the time that Moon Knight adopted golden and ivory weapons from the Egyptian followers of Khonshu, his strength, endurance, and reflexes would increase depending on the phases of the moon, operating on a superhuman level during a full moon night. Even during a new moon, he can lift several hundred pounds. In preparation for the rise of Mephisto, Khonshu once gave Moon Knight the ability to change into his costume at will, powers over lunar effects such as creating astral rock formations, raising and commanding the dead, mummies loyal to his divinity, lunar empowerment under the supermoon created by Khonshu's will, and the ability to survive unaided in the cold recess of space without life support. These powers gave Moon Knight enough raw might to battle and defeat the world's most powerful heroes, the Avengers. For a brief time, Moon Knight became a host for the immortal Phoenix Force, which gave him typical skills and abilities such as pyrokinesis, telekinesis, flight, etc. Here is a bonus detail. Moon Knight wants to control Thor's hammer. Yes, Thor's hammer, stating that Thor wielded it for hundreds of years and still don't know what it is. He stated that it is made of Uru, an element as old as the universe itself. But what is Uru? Moon Knight stated that it is what is left of the very first moon rock, which is why he was able to gain control.